"How do you feel about sand sculptures?" Amelia asked. Her cheery voice rang through my cell phone speaker as I motored along Bay Street in my golf cart. Blue. I smiled, enjoying the stifling July heat. Summers in Charm were hot and humid, the brilliant southern sun oppressive and relentless. Determined rays brought color to everything in sight, from pink cheeks and tan skin to the endless bouquets of beautiful flowers and native greenery. I loved it all. "I like sandcastles," I said. "Are you thinking of hitting the beach after work and looking for company?" A drop of sweat fell from my brow and I nudged my large white-rimmed sunglasses higher on my sweaty nose. "Everly," she scolded. "You know exactly why I'm asking." I did, and that fact only made my stomach clench. She was trying to sort out the details for my beach wedding. "The beach is pretty perfect already, don't you think?" "I do," she said. "I just want to make sure we've thought of everything and get the wedding day you've always dreamed of. You know, ice sculptures are popular at indoor venues. I thought sandcastles could be a fun seaside twist." "Simple is probably better," I said. "I'd get married in cutoffs and flip-flops if you'd let me." "Everly," she said again, this time breaking my name into syllables. "This is your wedding, not a high school bonfire." I smiled at the little phone screen attached to my dashboard, where her thin, freckled face frowned back. "Fine, I'll mark sandcastles off the list, but you are wearing a wedding gown." She tightened her sleek blonde ponytail, then raised a pen. I put my eyes back on the road. Amelia had appointed herself my personal wedding coordinator the moment Grady and I had announced our engagement. I'd easily agreed. Both because I was intimidated by the thought of organizing such a large-scale event, and because until I found the answers I needed about my family's alleged love curse, I wouldn't be able to think of much else. So far, the loosely laid wedding day plans included a small beach ceremony, followed by a massive town-wide reception at the Swan family homestead. Grady's old friends from D.C. and the U.S. Marshal Service would likely attend the party as well. "Welcome to Charming Reads," Amelia called, flicking her gaze away from the camera. Amelia owned and operated the town's only bookshop, and she rarely had more than a minute or two between customers, which meant I was about to be off the hook. "Gotta go?" I asked, shamefully crossing one set of fingers on the steering wheel. I was excited to marry Grady, thrilled even, but our quest to disprove my family curse was off to a pathetic start, and we'd been looking for 3 months. It was getting difficult to emotionally separate phrases like wedding day from others like Grady's untimely demise. Nothing about the latter made me happy, so getting amped up about the former was basically a non-starter. "In a minute," she said. "Do you want to meet for lunch and go over options for the guests' swag bags?" "Can't," I said, taking the final turn toward my destination. "I'm meeting Aunt Clara at Northrop Manor now." "Are you attending the fish fry tonight?" I parked Blue beside my great-aunt's Prius. "That's the plan," she said. "And if Ryan's flight isn't delayed, he'll be with me. I'm expecting to pick him up at the airport this afternoon." I smiled despite myself. The nosy Manhattan reporter-turned-friend made Amelia happy, and that made me happy. "Sounds like this is shaping up to be a great day." Amelia squealed. "Okay, I better go check on my customers," she said. "See you tonight." "Bye," I told the phone, already back to my home screen following the disconnected call. I climbed down from the cart, then collected my purse and picnic basket. Before me, the historic Northrop property extended as far as the eye could see, eventually spilling into the Sound on the other side of an extensive manicured lawn. The home was yellow with a maroon roof, black shutters, and matching door. The structure had been commissioned at the turn of the last century by a mega-wealthy industrialist. Since then, the place had been bought and sold by other incomprehensibly wealthy families. Most recently, Grady's mother-in-law. Thankfully, she'd sold the place to the Town Historical Society before returning to D.C. last year.